everything.
Because you'd almost have... There it is. He ate a knee and got the clinch. And he got the takedown and side mount. This guy's a smart... Oh.
Yes, he's going to go straight out.
This guy's a smart fighter. But Sammy has got that wrist strength.
Face, and then go for a straight armbar.
Oh, and just like you said,
they come up straight up. That's what this side. He doesn't have it.
That's it. He got rolled the other way.
Straight armbar.
Oh, good right hand. That was fight heavyweight champion. Now look at this guy, who's just
corner. Keep his arm.
And you know what's funny is that Sammy with those hammer fists. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that was like a. He was going to go for a leg lock.
Now standing up with either a front kick or a straight punch.
Only front kick.
Look, see the timing on that?
I think that he did. Takayama. Only Takayama first.
Step back pass.
No, Seb doesn't even try to defend the takedown.
Yeah, no. Incredible stamina.
Yeah, he's never ever. He's got way too much balance. These are good strikes.
Nobody else that would be the same. Here we go, more ground and pound. Fedor landed that.
Yes, and like him.
And
he's going knee bar. Yes, he's going for a knee bar.
And Fedor gets out. Like Heath Herring of that size can move quick enough to get out of those triangle chokes of Nogueira and everything. He knows and respects this guy.
That was a good blow there. Something like that.
But Fedor just cracked him 2 times. Is Herring hurt here?
It looked like
he hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. It was the left hook. Oh, eating some punches, including that right hand there, and Fedor blasting away.
Those are some good shots.
Yeah, this is shades of Igor Vovchanchin at his finest.
Look at those.
Except for this guy can rest trying to counter, and Fedor jumping in, and a thing where there's only room in this town for one sheriff, and they're going to find out who that sheriff is going to be. Right now, the man packing the... Oh, what a huge left hook!
Oh, and he's turning away, I don't know.
All the way. Oh,
he's going for an armbar.
Oh, what a right hand!
The back door like he always did, see? Whoa, but he doesn't stand up.
Why should... Okay, Heath pounding away, Fedor turning.
Round number 2 is good. Whoa, there we go.
Completely just assaulted Heath Herring. And Heath Herring could do little more than cover up most of the time, but he was able to weather the storm, and near the end, after reversing and trying to get into a comfortable position, trying to get out of the way of those bombs that Fedor was blasting him with. And that was over and over like a jackhammer, that right hand and that left hand. I got one. I cannot believe this fight is happening. This is tough. There's the left hook and the sprawl by Fedor. Antonio going for that ankle pick. Fedor goes down and back up. There it is.
Yeah, should have played the close down. Look at this power and strength.
I think that he's going to try an up kick. Oh!
Right there.
It was a strike. Oh, big punches. He's got it. Defeat many times.
Setting up an armbar again. Holding it real.
And Bass. Oh! Fedor is opponent specific. That is made for a great match. Technically,
you know, they go for a triangle. Everybody,
people who want to see blood and violence. Oh, big shots! Big shots! Fedor's all over Nogueira! All over him!
It's unbelievable. Look at this. Here we go. Bang!
That is right on the button, right on the temple, right on the cheek. Very few of those punches miss. Fedor is so accurate. That's the vicious thing about him. He's not a wild puncher.
Oh, that was a hard hit. And that too. And that too. How can Nogueira take those punches, those shots, and just playing the guard game?
That Fedor could be this kind of a threat. He's a big time. Nogueira's in big trouble here. Big trouble.
It's holy smoke.
Had some slow moments. This. Oh no! No! He needs to really get busy. Look at this! No! Unbelievable! The right hand lead. I know, but look. He's getting the mountain. He just wants to play the game with him. Chance of the submission ability. Because right now he is in control as the South Side Igor Bovchancher. Uh-oh. Wow. But if you want to pick it up,
body shots are hard, still powerful. He knows he's winning this.
In as bad a shape as he was against Sam. Emelianenko was fighting.
Oh, look at that.
He could ride it out. Very eyes. The great one, Antonio Nogueira. Didn't have the skill to beat Nogueira, but he kind of rewrote the blueprint on how to beat the guard. And for a takedown. On his back. Oh, eats a big left hand.
Days.
My God! Fedor's in huge trouble here from an overhand punch by Fujita. Fujita's stock has got to rise after this loss. There it was right there, and that was a hard shot. And he started doing the fish dance. He did the fish dance for a second.
Oh, man.
Back up. Ranked in the top 10 at the moment. That looks like about it. He's going to get him right here. He's got the choke. He's got it. It's over. It's over! Whoa! Man, it was a great match.
Oh, man.
Until you beat somebody like Big Daddy, somebody of the, again, just going to test each other out quickly, but there's a couple of left hooks followed by a right by Fedor, now throwing combinations. Big Daddy with a couple of lefts, but then a right hand lands. Uppercuts to the body. It looks like Goodrich is okay. Maybe one punch got to him as Gary clinches now. He tries to bring him into the center, but a knee stronger. There's the first left. It looked like perhaps a headbutt might have gone to his chin there as well, and perhaps that cut the lip. But as you can see, a lot of these combinations, that straight right hand, that hook, every push, they were all get from here is the champion Fedor. There's an example of it. Right hand, right hand, right hand, to the head, to the head. This is chin. This does not look like it's going to go long at this pace. And now he's doing the hammer fist now. Big Daddy in big trouble. It looks like he is out. It looks ending that fast.
The best ring announcer in MMA. Friend Kevin Randleman defeated Mirko Krokop, and now Coleman on top of Emelianenko in the corner.
The right move to defend yourself.
And there what you've always suggested, boss. From the and popping his head out is Coleman, but now he's met with a couple of and there's a knee blow in Emelianenko's corner. Alexander Emelianenko, his brother, and Vladimir Kornov. He's going. Here's the armbar. And Coleman has the tech.
Where he does those submissions. And very good too.
Perhaps the passing of the torch is now official. Coleman doing the sport.
Look at Fedor's eyes. I don't think that I saw Fedor's eyes.
Randleman to the half guard, and there is a...
Can Randleman take it around?
Oh!
They're going to take a lot of tolls.
Let's look at this.
Look at the suplex here. Right on his head.
Suplex lands right on his head.
That's Rampage style.
Man, I never...
Tables quick.
I am amazed. Kevin Randleman, see, that's why I said I want to beat on the black guy here. And he's upstaging me. let it go, man. Go to something else.
Yeah, you gotta go. Talk about strong. Emelianenko able. There it is.
Yeah, the rings are locked. I mean, the funeral.
Look at the sportsmanship.
Here I go again. You're nervous.
Huh? There is definitely a nervous energy throughout Saitama Super Arena. With the chance of Ogawa. Emelianenko right away takes it to Ogawa. Left and right.
That's what's going on in Ogawa's head.
Ogawa.
He breaks it the right way, not the other side. It's beautiful.
Ogawa.
It's beautiful. He's got it.
And he goes to tap.
Wow. Just got tapped and world champion by Fёdora Emelianenko.
Tonight, and of course more important as this fight progresses. There's a nice right. Emelianenko standing with a kick to the left leg, and now a right hand through the leg like a stent, just trying to close the gap.
They go with the up kick now to the face. You watch.
An exercise in futility.
Yep. Now he can't escape the back door. He can try at least. Yep, he's trying.
Right hand by Nogueira, and an up kick.
Oh,
And he's
cut.
It's time to finish what they started at Final Conflict 2000.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that right low kick. By what we saw.
Engage and then take him down.
Whoop.
Almost.
Yep.
Almost the mark.
And we've seen this before. Hey, that's how he's moving in this fight, you guys.
Nice takedown by Federer.
They will submit you.
Nice.
Emelianenko can be very dangerous.
Reverse this tactics here. This is do that all the time. Nice.
Oh! Three. And right now, you know what I mean? That nervous. Oh
my gosh.
Right hand.
Through that right hand, right as Nogueira threw that tie kick.
Oh. Real fast. Oh.
Man.
Oh, loading up. There's a middle kick. He's taken on.
He's one of the toughest guys. You get a guy with a good shot when he's backing up.
And there it is. There's the shot. Beautifully done.
And this is what Nogueira wanted.
He had that much.
You brought up a good point early on. There's some good takedown defense. There's that knee.
Tempo of this fight. Letting posture up.
See how easy that he tries to put it on. He already escaped.
Yeah, and he already knows what's coming. You talked about have to do them now.
Nice table attempt.
So easy.
It's been
nice big long.
I don't know if he can hurt Fedor. It looks to me like he's instructed.
Look at him. There's a hammer.
Shot off.
You know, in looking at the replays right now, you guys, it seems that Nogueira has a bet stake, the 2004 tournament championship and the process.
Step out of this again.
Credit Nogueira for the never. He has the heart of a champion.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the round.
Right hand.
Unanimous decision for Fedor.
I have the feeling that doesn't miss time. Unlike with his fight against Nogueira when he was shooting from his hips.
Goes for the shot, but Emelianenko immediately reverses the tables, and now in the guard, boss, it's just raining down those blows, lefts and rights, in typical Emelianenko fashion.
I said it, you do not want to have him in your guard. He's throwing sledgehammers, and there you see, and there's a cut above the eye. Hey, how is that?
By There's a knee delivered by Kosaka, just charged.
See how he pushed him down. He's just pushing.
And there's a right bomb.
The leg that he has there on his hip to push him away. You do not want to stay in this position, trust me. Because he's aiming, you see, he's aiming for the cut.
Of course, and that's what when the action resumed, I said kind of facetiously, what is he going to go for, boss? I mean, come on, that's exactly the...
It was. Yeah, it's going to be an onslaught now.
Of course.
You know what the thing is? Bobbing and weaving. real good, real smart, especially when you have a little cut.
Ground and pound heavyweight champ.
Yep.
DK Yoshida, of course, preparing for his main event, which will happen in the first round of the pro.
Look at him. See?
Support of ourselves here, and really, you mentioned it and put it perfectly. The
little conversation we had, he was looking for an armbar. Out in the open, okay, not in a napkin.
Are you happy? He is the favorite here in his native Japan, but Emelianenko continues just to rain down those blows. You know, where there is no quota, the referee will.
Because I've been in the situation that DK is in right now. Difficult because you lay on your back, and once also his nose is hit, so he's swallowing blood all the time while he's laying on his back. I got nausea from all the blood that I was swallowing. One eye filled up with blood. That means I can't.
A minute and 50 seconds left here in round number 1.
A minute more. And they can
dominating the fight, but again, boss. Oh, there's TK again from the bottom with some strikes. That's because victory for TK, knowing that he survived the opening 10 minutes, having had the cut over the left eye against the Pride World Heavyweight Champ. Is that any sort of motivation going into the second round?
The one thing
able to answer the bell, round 2. Fёdor Emelianenko records the victory, and now all in.
Look at this, no stare down, much respect for each other. Two of them, ooh.
Nice. The break again. Doing it. Oh, and plenty of snap by Emelianenko. And now he has him on the rope. Emelianenko damaging Krokop, and now with that high left almost has Krokop. Oh, nice hit here from Krokop now. And now he presses the action, boss. But then he's able to go right by Emelianenko. High left kick by Krokop and falls down.
Yes. Oh, left.
Wow,
I think it's
that left. Right on the nose. But Emelianenko exploiting the situation now. It's the
Krokop's left kick. A good one.
Krokop up kicking there. Oh, but
yeah, both legs.
He looked like he was wanting something from Emelianenko. There's some tentativeness on the part of the champion because of the fact that martial arts at its best. Oh, look at that. Look at this is right. A kick. Mirko Krokop.
You know, the corner from Fёdor.
This guy just continues to morph. Oh, he missed. Nice. To go at it like we did in that memorable opening 10 minutes. But let's face it, Fёdor Emelianenko has been a very popular heavyweight champion.
I say, oh, he tried for the goal.
Now
go for the.
Could we be treated to round number?
So now we Emelianenko, but now, oh, nice right. And again,
the training that Emelianenko did, boss, and there you
right kick to the spleen. As far, look at this.
Now these series of hammer fists.
Actually,
bring up a good point.
To find somebody who can.
Allowing Krokop to get on track. And he remains the most dominant champion in mixed martial arts and fight, but you talk about a
I gotta tell you, we're not taking it away from this. Oh my gosh, that's it. Oh no! Oh no! Square right on the chin, knocked the breakdown. Quick, that's one of the quickest left hands I think I've ever seen thrown by Fёdor.
And Fёdor Emelianenko, an absolute machine. A barrage of hammer fists. Fёdor Emelianenko sends a very clear message. And he just dedicated his victory to the Pride fans here at the Saitama Super Arena and around the world. And talk about a happy new year. Not exactly one for Zuluzinho.
I gotta be honest with you, Mar. I would love to see, of course, Fёdor in the absolute.
Brother growing, no brother love.
That's Emelianenko again.
He dropped here, get off his knees and step up. Falling on his knees and staying put here, 3.
Roman gets caught by that remarkable hammering.
The entire time, and he gets hit here, and not immediately lowers his level, just tries to take a shot here, but he's in such a bad position. He finally shoots. He's so far away. All he's doing is holding on, trying to survive.
And isn't it interesting looking at that wrestler trying to stop the onslaught by trying to secure it to the leg, but it's a barrage of blows from Emelianenko.
Raf's doing a good job of staying inside, keeping a position where he can't take too many blows.
And again, fans who saw the fight very similar to his battle with Mirko Krokop, and this has got to be frustrating.
Back to armbar again.
The head catches again.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Is it gonna be deja vu all over again? It is!
이 체중이 적게 나가는 효도로 선수에게 의견을 물었어야 되는데요. 자, 이제 사전 선수 이제 테이크다운 싸는데요. 자, 클린치에서 테이크다운 가는 마운트입니다. 마운트를 전이 무너지게 됐는데요.
자, 저 손이 더 밑으로 내려가야죠. 이 효도로의 손이 위쪽으로 내려가고 그렇습니다. 효도는 위험한데요.
자, 밑쪽에 효도이 돼 있나요? 아직까지 뭐 전혀 믿음 가지 않습니다. 효도는.
역시 유연한 효도로의 그 몸 때문인데요.
자, 어깨가 많이 위쪽으로 슬슬 올라오고 전환됩니다. 자, 레프트 빗나가. 자, 원투 펀치 들어갑니다. 테이크다운 시도 이번에도 실패했고요.
자, 한편은 효도로의 타격기는 혐오하면서 보고 있다가 테이크다운을 공개를 했었는데요. 또한 이 여러 가지 베리에이션은 뭐 몇 가지가 되는지 잘 모르거든요. 굉장히 많거든요. 자, 지금 이제 김민호 공격인데 저 공격은